If you have a dream in your mind, in your heart, just don't let it go. If it goes once, twice, you always have to be strong to bring it back and make it into the reality. If you work hard, you keep up with your discipline in life, the things definitely happen in real. Being only athlete, like a single athlete representing 1.4 billion people in the Olympics, it's a huge thing. It's a different thought. My name is Arif Khan. I'm an alpine ski racer. I ski for India. I had a dream in 2008 going for the Winter Olympics. The cause that really kept me going on into this sport over the years. My father was already connected to this sport back in 1970s. He used to provide services in winters as a ski rental gear. Tourists used to come for skiing in Gulmarg. We used to have like a small room upstairs at the ski shop where we used to stay over the nights and the day going out for skiing and back in the shop.
हाँ, क्योंकि यहाँ पर हमारे दुकान के सामने थोड़ा सा ग्राउंड है जो हाईलैंड पार्क की कार पार्किंग है, तो 4 दिन यहीं पर नजरुन के सामने रहा। तो 5वां दिन मैंने उसको बोला जाओ अब कहाँ जाना है, तो अब तो ठीक है, now I am confident you can handle everything.
So he got me into this sport. That's how I started in 1994. And over the years, he trained me for the first 7 years. And later, he put me into the local races and the championships in Gulmarg. And that's how I started actually building into this sport and getting better and better.
जी बिल्कुल, जैसे आरिफ जो चाइल्डहुड से इतना हार्ड वर्क कर रहा है कि वो जो स्कीइंग में आए वो ऑलमोस्ट गुलमर्ग में बहुत टाइम देता था, और क्या उसके बाद भी जब बर्फ़ होती थी यहाँ पे, आरिफ तब भी सवेरे वेकअप अर्ली इन द मॉर्निंग स्लोप पे होते थे 7 बजे से लेके 5 बजे तक। तो जब उसके साथ वो देख के तब देखते थे, बोलते नहीं आरिफ बहुत आगे जाएगा, जिस हिसाब से वो हार्ड वर्क कर रहा था।
My classmates, the friends there, everybody used to come for skiing. But later they decided different jobs like doctors, engineers. But for me, I kept on doing this sport, and in 2008, I started doing it professionally, and that was the year actually that turned me around and decided not to have any other profession. What we had in Gulmarg made me easier, the basic infrastructure. I could train here. I could get prepared and take part in the races in the neighboring countries, like in Asian countries. But to compete at the world, I had to always look at the European countries for training and use that level of infrastructure and the coaches. And that was difficult. The first time I competed was 2003. In Oli, Uttarakhand, where I won one of the silver medals. Internationally, I started in 2005, and that too was in China. 2014, I was injured, so I had to stop. But 2018, I was prepared. But the problem was we had no federation in place. There was no corporate help, sponsoring help, and that was one of the reasons actually I couldn't get through. But there was some money that came through crowdfunding, but it wasn't enough. I missed the Olympics by 1 result. We always require 5 results. I had done 4. And at the last result, I couldn't travel because there was no time and not much funding. What I was required was the financial support. And this time I was lucky to have it at least 60% of the financial backing by JSW India, JSW Sports, and the Jammu and Kashmir government. And that really helped. There are some parts in the country people have different perception about us, about the people in Kashmir, because there are a lot of media, they show differently. This is one of the reasons I want to tell the nation that we are very strong, and if we are built up, we can overcome and be the best contenders in the nation.
मुझे हमेशा खुशी थी क्योंकि हर टाइम जब यहाँ पर डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल में था, चाइल्डहुड में, सब जूनियर में था, जूनियर में था, नेशनल में था, ये मेडल हमेशा लेके आ रहा था, लेकिन मैं कभी भी उधर स्लोप पर नहीं गया। कॉन्फिडेंट हम थे, लेकिन क्या है कि हमारे देश में सब एडवाइस बच्चे को दिया, आपने ये करना है, ये नहीं, कि जो मैंने कभी किसी भी बच्चे को एडवाइस नहीं दिया, ओके डू व्हाट यू वांट, एक बार गिरेगा दूसरा बार ठीक से चलेगा।
थोड़ा सा नर्वस थे, फिर बूस्ट मिला थोड़ा सा फैमिली के और बैकअप मिला, फ़ोन पे बात करते हुए, नहीं आप करो, यू कैन डू इट, आपने किया है पहले भी 3-4 बार, 4 रेसेस तो क्वालिफाई ऑलरेडी की थी 2018 में, अब इस बार जब मौका मिला तो आप करो, आप दिखाओ।
Getting through the Olympics is definitely one thing. The next thing comes up was performing at the Olympics. I will be continuing with this sport for the next 4 or 5 years before retiring. Future Dreams is setting up a ski academy for winters and summers. We have a huge number of people who are willing to come into this sport, just waiting for the right infrastructure.
मैं प्राउड फील करता हूँ कि आरिफ जा रहा है, हमारे लिए फख्र की बात है। ये खाली आरिफ का ड्रीम नहीं है, हमारी पूरी रैली का ड्रीम है, उनकी पूरे इंडिया का ड्रीम है, तो इससे बड़ी खुशी और कुछ नहीं होगी हमारे लिए।